Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from January the 9th, Sunday, up to 15th of January, Saturday, 2022. And this is especially for you coming from Pisces. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms, and I will show you how to reach that magic in you, which is your soul. And once you can activate energy with the soul, you do become somebody very special. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your lottery numbers. We'll talk more about this later. You coming from Pisces, Sunday the 9th of January. It can become a good morning and afternoon if you control your temper, take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. These planets can be very aggressive in the morning and afternoon of Sunday the 9th January. So soften your approach and you soften the planets. That's the way to do it. And then you'll find that many areas become more agreeable, and you take the soft approach to find success in the morning and afternoon as well. I like your evening and nightfall tremendously well. You will be inspired in the evening nightfall, and this inspiration can be used to sway people to your way of thinking or to be agreeable with you. If you're chasing for the romance, the good time to do it is in the evening and nightfall. And the chances of finding success with people you are is going to happen. So be smart and be materialistically minded in the evening nightfall. Talk about what you want, the money side, the business side, the love side, and you'll do that sparklingly well. So a very good evening and nightfall waits for you. Some of these aggressive planets from the morning will follow. Keep taking the soft approach in the evening and nightfall as well. Monday, the 10th of January. This is an excellent morning and afternoon. It helps to promote you. So the planets there want to promote you, and the promotion is excellent. You are doing it very cleverly, and you're portraying yourself as the person who can have leadership qualities. Even at work, even at business, even at home, you will have these leadership qualities about you. Again, try to take the soft approach. Don't be dominating or don't show any arrogance, and you will do well in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall becomes not too good because planets firstly are moving very slow. These slow planets, hour by hour, they will make your evening and nightfall more and more disappointing for you. So if you don't really have to be out, why bother? There's only disappointment waiting for you, and aggressive planets are also there. So quarrels can erupt and just disappointments will come. But if you have to be out, plans already made, tell yourself don't be expectant of anything. Don't be expectant of anything, and you just will not be disappointed. Avoid people you don't like from the past, and tell yourself not to bring up past issues as well, or you'll spoil your evening and nightfall. Even worse. Tuesday, the 11th of January. This is a lucky morning and afternoon for you. Well, too many emotional planets are there. So you may be thinking emotionally. Sometimes who you're having lunch with, who you're having dinner with, and the emotional love romance side as well. If you are at work or if you are in business, you cannot afford to do that. You will be distracted. And that's how romantic planets, emotional planets distract people from what's important. And then you start to make mistakes. But I like these planets. So tell yourself, push aside all the emotional dreams you have. Stick to logic, facts, and figures. And you'll do with your imagination extremely well in the morning and afternoon of Tuesday, the 11th of January. Evening and nightfall remains good enough. Good enough because I see some aggressive planets there. Control the aggression from these planets by taking the soft approach, and you'll have a much, much better evening and nightfall. Romance is in the air if that's what you want. And patching up in romantic marriage areas is wonderfully done as well in the evening nightfall. But you have to take the soft approach because these aggressive planets can just shoot you off like a volcano. Wednesday, the 12th of January. Now you have to be careful in the morning and afternoon not to be dominating, not to be pushy. You have to be negotiable. You have to be flexible, whether at work, whether in business, whether at home, whether anywhere. Having lunch with somebody, just don't be demanding. Try to take the soft approach by being flexible and negotiable. Wherever you are, if you do that, you will be then getting luckier and luckier. You can meet some important people in the morning and afternoon, but you have to remain agreeable. You have to remain non aggressive. And that's how you may get something good in the morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall turns much, much better. Now, in the evening and nightfall, your aura starts to shine, which means the demand for you is very good. Your popularity is very high. So be smart and try to be as materialistically minded as possible. See people you want something from, talk to people you want something from, and you will see that you'll get that something and you'll be able to get some advantage from the people you are with. Try not to show arrogance, and that will be even better. Thursday, the 13th of January. This is not a good morning and afternoon. Be careful. Planets are moving very fast and very erratically, and they make you just too impulsive, saying things without thinking, doing things without thinking, and all that is meant to make you get into trouble. So slow down speech, slow down action. Count to five before you say or do anything, and you'll be out of trouble. These fast planets can cause accidents as well. And accidents are not always just physical. They can be verbal accidents, they can be emotional accidents. So there's trouble waiting for you in the morning and afternoon. It's all up to you to stem the trouble, to control it by slowing down actions and slowing down speech. And don't be a nonconformist. A nonconformist is a person who doesn't care for rules and regulations. Follow rules and regulations. Evening and nightfall improves quite a bit. Many of your good planets move in to help you find solutions. So you'll find solutions in the evening, nightfall, and make that happier and happier. But you still may not be on the same wavelength. So improve this agreeability in you, and you'll have a wonderful evening and nightfall, enjoying yourself with emotional planets there. You might even meet somebody who might even help you find solutions in other areas of your life. Friday, the 14th of January. Now, that's a really, really bad morning and afternoon. Really bad because planets make your tongue go faster than your brain. So you get into the mode of being very argumentative, sometimes unnecessarily. Why do you do that? It's because you are under stress, obviously. So find out what puts you under stress in this morning and afternoon of Friday, the 14th January. Sort that out, and that will sort your problems out. Otherwise, you're going to, hour by hour, make your morning and afternoon worse and worse and worse and worse. Quarrels, disagreeability, even accidents, physical accidents, emotional accidents, breaking up things which are quite solid. So you are reducing yourself to the exposure of being a loser if you're not careful in the morning and afternoon. Play safe. Play safe physically, verbally, and emotionally. You will quiet these planets down. You'll be able to handle things better. Evening and nightfall. Now the planets who make you stubborn follow you. And so in the morning and afternoon, stress of all areas. In the evening and nightfall, you create the stress by being dominating and being stubborn. If you are going to do that, why bother going out, I say? Because there's gloominess waiting for you, disappointment waiting for you. Stay home. Stay home by yourself and just work out this evening and nightfall planets by yourself. Saturday, the 15th of January. This is an excellent morning and afternoon. You're going to get some very valuable good news, meet some very valuable people, and you're going to feel very creative yourself. So you're going to do something very special. The chance will be there for you to do it. There's one planet there that makes you sometimes a nonconformist, just unnecessarily saying or doing things and upsetting people. Well, say less and do less, and you'll feel better and luckier in the morning and afternoon of Saturday, the 15th of January. These planets make you very creative, and they give you an aura which makes you seem very special. So meet people in this morning and afternoon of Saturday, the 15th January. Meet people who can help you in any area, and you will get that help. Evening and nightfall turns nasty. I'd rather you don't go out, but if you have to, tell yourself, choose company very, very carefully. These are very fast planets. They delay your meetings, they cancel your meetings, they postpone them. They just want to frustrate you in a most unexpected way. So these are dangerous planets because they resemble also accidents, verbal accidents, physical accidents. So tell yourself to say less and do less in the evening nightfall and try your best to be agreeable with people. Otherwise, don't go out. Stay home. That's sometimes the best solution. Don't expose yourself and you minimize any trouble. But if you have to be out, you have to listen to me and try not to be too unnecessarily upsetting people with your words and your actions. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of time going out. You might even lose friendship. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you is going to be a valuable 90-minute session because I'm going to show you firstly how to connect and activate the soul inside you. Most of us get it in our late 50s and the late 60s. There's a reason why we don't get it early. We might misuse this powerful energy of the soul. But I can help you accelerate to get the energy earlier. I'll show you a way. And if you want to play lotteries, I'll show you a way as well. How to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system which I will teach you to get into the system. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. There's so much energy to talk about to make you that lucky person you deserve to be. Yes, you do. And so use this week, take my guidance, and you'll do well. And this 90-minute session, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. Did you know that 365 to 400,000 people were born yesterday? How can they all have the same fate and the same destiny through astrology? It's the palms that become very special. Nobody will ever have palms that you can have or that anybody else can have. So when I do readings, I always get the palm involved. Astrologers who don't use the palm only tell you half the story. So send me this email and let's get the going. Just for USD $50, that's all. You will spend 90 minutes with me and I'll give you a lot of these energy ways to make yourself very special, very lucky. And if you like lotteries, well, I'll show you how to give yourself a chance and not just leave it to fate and destiny. Until we meet one day, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.